Pokey Toledo. The Land Cruiser is back. We are here at the Toyota Land Cruiser Heritage Museum in Salt Lake City, checking it out. Oh my goodness. I mean, I just got goosebumps. I'm just pumped to be here. Pumped to see this thing. Super cool. Toyota's bringing this back to North America. Long awaited. So let's go in and let's check it out together. All right, let's get right into it. Toyota is offering 3 trims on the new Land Cruiser for 2024, 2 of which are here. We're going to start off with the Mack Daddy, top of the line. This one is just simply called Land Cruiser, not a TRD Pro, not an SR5, just Land Cruiser, and I love that because that is always how Land Cruiser has rolled. This one is in the Heritage Blue color, which we saw this color a few years back on FJ Cruiser. Pumped to see Toyota bringing it back. It's one of my favorite blues. So on this one, you're going to get the rectangular, kind of squared off headlights, which resemble that FJ62 80 series Land Cruiser styling. Overall, Heritage feels all the way around on this truck. Unbelievable approach angle you can see up there. You can remove that air dam pretty easily. Looks like just a couple of clips. But safe to say, Toyota has really capitalized on that heritage-inspired front end and really this whole truck. We'll notice here the rigid fog lights, which we've seen on Tacoma. They are color changing, so you can do white or amber. 360-degree cameras, as noted up front here. I'm digging that kind of front cladding, that good approach angle, but let's dive into the motor. The Land Cruiser will exclusively be powered by the iForce Max 2.4-liter 4-cylinder turbo hybrid that produces 326 horse, 465 pound-feet of torque. Let's jump right into suspension and chassis. The front is going to be IFS, independent front suspension, and the chassis I'm pumped about. It's built on the TNGAF Global Truck platform. This is literally redesigned and re-engineered for us folks who are actually pushing the limits and taking these trucks off-road. Again, we're going to have that solid rear axle with the coil-sprung rear suspension, which is great to see. Forgive me, but I can't help but dream a little bit. Proper suspension and bigger tires is going to go a long, long way on this truck. So with that, the off-road prowess and the off-road styling go hand in hand. You've got that nice aggressive cladding, aggressive fender flares. I really like the blacked out look of this. The roof is literally queued up and ready for a platform rack, and if you don't run a rack, the side rails actually don't look half bad. Nice blacked out handles, blacked out badging, things like that. There's no chrome. Thank you so much, no chrome. Nice 360-degree cams there for trail riding, for off-road, for backing up, things like that. The visibility in this truck, it's honestly pretty good. I know a lot of these new vehicles, you lose some of that visibility, but that pretty straight up and down windshield, how the hood angles down pretty good, it's good visibility. Speaking of visibility, the rear hatch opens up nice and clean, so you can easily reach in there to toss your duffel bag, to grab a drink out of your cooler, out of your fridge. This is kind of a 2-in-1 hatch. Again, you have that 360-degree camera, nice and protected behind the glass. But one thing I want to chat about, the elephant in the room. There's no tailgate, but keep in mind, the Land Cruiser Prado, the GX 470, 460, 550, they never had a tailgate either. So instead of the swing arm, you're now going to have the power lift gate that opens straight up, kind of that 2-in-1. You've got the glass and you've got the rest of the power lift gate. And as you can see, plenty of room back there. Speaking of which, let's jump into the interior. Extremely refined. Look at that steering wheel. What we're looking at right now is the HUD. It's the heads-up display, so that's the eye tracking. And as if the 320 horse and 400 odd pound-feet of torque was not enough, they gave us paddle shifters. So I imagine this would be a fun truck to drive. I'm excited to get behind the wheel of it. Again, push to start button, pretty standard. And then let's see if I can find it. Here's the tow haul button. So these trucks will have trailer tow package plus trailer brakes, which I'll show you here in a second. But again, very refined interior. I love the physical buttons, heated seats, cooled seats. Totally new from the ground up, of course. Nice drive mode selection, and then, you know, boom. Rear locker, center locker, disconnecting sway bar, and your 4-low kind of settings there. USB-Cs, you can charge your phone right there. Nice, modern, refined look. JBL speakers, classic for Toyota. Really liking the ventilation and the AC heat vents. Like how they kind of feel to the touch there. They move around real nice. It brings me back to like that 70 series feel. And right there, you've got the trailer brakes. So super cool addition for an OEM Land Cruiser. So, again, I've never been like oh my goodness, the interior makes it for me, but this interior kind of gives me like old school combined with nice new refined tech, and it feels right. There's nice visibility. It's a small dash. All kind of form and function comes together. Nice leather seats, kind of that Toyota soft tech. And this is kind of fun. Brings me back to like that kind of luxury Toyota. You got that seat extension for your legs. I think that's super cool little feature that Toyota threw in here. And it is manual, so again, kind of just going for that like long-term, rugged, durable, reliable. It's not power. It's nice. Just grab it. Had a buddy here sit in the back seat. So let's jump back here. That passenger seat's all the way back. So that electric seat's pushed all the way back, and he's about 5'11", still has some leg room, which is impressive. Good to see that. Jumping here in the way back, so the batteries are all underneath these back seats. That's why there's no third row seat. I believe GX550 is going to offer a third row, so we'll see what happens, but this is going to be your main accessory battery back here. It's kind of covered by a little plate here. Easy to get to, kind of cool to see where that's actually located. Some nice JBL speakers in the hatch, and then you got that power lift gate, kind of push everything back down. Nice, simple, clean. Makes for a nice fit and finish to this truck. Boy, watching this thing close with that heritage blue and all the blacktop badging, it's really sharp. I really dig the rear end. So I'll shut everything up and kind of give you a last look at that 3/4 rear end of this truck, and there you have it. Made it back to Denver. Man, what a day. What an experience getting to check out and witness the launch of the all-new Toyota Land Cruiser, and what a unique way to do it at the Toyota Land Cruiser Heritage Museum that in and of itself is just very, very special, very unique way. Couldn't think of a better way to bring the Land Cruiser back into the fold than unveiling it and launching it there. Just overall really, really neat. Couple things that I'm very excited about. Number one, it goes without saying, I'm an absolute Toyota fanboy enthusiast, so I'm a bit biased, but I truly believe Toyota knocked it out of the park with this truck. The heritage design, the off-road capability, the price, the platform, I think it's a winner. I think it's going to be one of the most off-road capable vehicles in the Toyota lineup for years to come, and it only makes me more excited for the 6th generation 4Runner. I know this is a 4Runner channel. I promise you it's coming. Fingers crossed. We're gonna learn more and know more very, very soon. But the direction Toyota is headed, personally makes me very excited. And I know this is a Land Cruiser video, so let me get back on track. So again, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. Really appreciate the support, the love. Thanks for watching. And make sure you check out the next video. We're gonna be diving into the other Land Cruiser, right? The kind of the base model, round headlights, cloth seats, the one I'm personally pumped about. The one that I just can picture, man, this with a little bit bigger tires, proper suspension, a rack, maybe a hidden winch, maybe some armor. Anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching, and catch you next time.